you know what I found out actually? I saw this. Did you learn as a kid about hibernation?
Yeah, everybody's learned about hibernation.
Okay, so what did you learn about what is hibernation?
It's when the mammals go like rest during the winter.
Okay.
Or not like rest, because like they eat.
Yeah. So, but you learned that, right? Like I thought this as a kid is that hibernation was, we were taught they just go and sleep for the winter and they like eat a bunch of food and they go to sleep and then they wake up when the winter's over.
You thought they just slept for all those months?
That's what I thought as a kid.
That wouldn't make sense though, Eliott.
I know. It's what I thought. But I think for a lot of people, that's what they thought hibernation was. It's just I go and bury myself, but I have food stored up, so I don't have to go out as often. But that's not it. That's not what it is.
I thought it was just like you can't, like especially for like the herbivores,
Yeah.
because you can't get no plants in the winter.
Yeah.
Everything's covered in snow, right? So I thought it was just like a vacay, like.
I'm
chilling in my wherever I am. I got all this food saved up for the season, and then I'm gonna live my life. Just not go out though.
Yeah, so hibernation isn't like sleeping. It's actually it's part of the animal's metabolism where their heart rate, their breathing, and everything pretty much just slows down. They conserve energy during times of short food supply and inhospitable weather.
Yeah.
Which I didn't know that.
My guys just thought that they were sleeping for months.
Yeah. I saw that on TikTok and I'm like, because someone was saying it, I thought as a kid, we thought that hibernation was that. And I didn't think anything of it. And then I saw it. Apparently that's not a thing. It's just their bodies like acclimating to the colder temperature, and so they have to slow their heart rate and everything, and that's what hibernation is. I was like, what?
They basically become sloths and koalas.
Yeah, it blew my mind.
That's crazy. Eliott.
Am I dumb for that?
I don't know if you're dumb for it. I just don't think you paid attention in school.
Clearly not in biology.
Eliott was hibernating during that class.
That's what it was.
Jeez, bro.
Oh man, but yeah, I was just like, that blew my mind, and because they're, because the animal that usually they bring up is like bears. They talk about bears hibernating.
Yeah,
and that's what I thought. But it's just there are other animals that also hibernate. So I was like, oh, like I assumed other animals did. I just didn't think that hibernation was that. It was like a bodily function.
A lot of mammals, bro.
Yeah. But I mean, we were hibernating during Christmas because we needed the time off.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I know. This is our first time back, eh?
Yeah. Welcome back, everybody.
2022.
Mm-hmm. How's it feel?
Applause or cheering, whatever it's called.
Yeah. How do you feel?
I don't know. I feel the same.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say you and I were talking about
anything this year for
New Year's?
Yeah.
Hell no. Either A, everybody was scared of the Omarion, or
you gotta find a code word for it.
Yeah, one that's not being used because they got the jab, they got the poke. Gotta find something else.
The juke.
Just combine the two words.
No, all my Jamaicans will know.
What's a juke?
Same thing.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah. When if somebody juke you, it's like they poke you, they stab you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's the juke. All right, we're gonna refer to it from now on.
Say less, bro.
For real. But no, nobody did anything. I sat at home. We watched a couple movies. I think everybody was just not in the mood of celebrating because there isn't anything really to celebrate.
Did you stay awake until New Year's?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you fall asleep?
Nah, I was at my mom's. So, yeah, we ordered pizza.
Fair. Yeah.
My sisters they got a what's it called for Christmas? A Nintendo Switch.
Yeah.
So they were playing Just Dance and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But it was like I don't know, bro. It wasn't hype.
No, it wasn't, and it's the first time that it's happened.
I think life is just not hype right now for anybody.
No.
It's just meh. You know?
Yeah. Yeah. And I mean, now we're in like what, the 4th lockdown now?
True.
Right? It's just what worries me is that we're becoming numb to this. That we're just
But is it numb or is it like maybe I don't know, what's the word? Like it's almost like we're just dead.
that's yeah.
Like we're all like zombies, bro.
Mhm.
So yeah, I guess numb would be the word. But not in like a good way.
No, not at all. It's just I think it's a bad thing because we're just accepting this as part of life. And just being like, now this is a thing. Let's just do this and whatever. But that's not a good thing to be okay with for extended periods of time. I think it's taking a toll on everybody physically, mentally. Like it's not good. Yeah. And I mean, I was shocked.
You're not working though right now, right?
No.
Yeah.
Like when we found out, it was a Monday, and I was shocked to find out because we thought the last place that would be closing down would be like gyms and rec facilities. Mm-hmm. I would thought because that's probably some of the most, not the most, but a good chunk of people who are trying to like are healthy people or are trying to get healthy. Right. So I didn't think that was going to be something that would be shutting down. When we saw it, we were all just taken back. We're just, okay, I guess we're back into this for another 3 weeks. So yeah, I've just been off for 3 weeks.
Jeez, bro.
Yeah. It's not good, but do
you get like compensation from nobody?
Nope. Nope. The government has the workplace comp thing, so I've just been doing that. But it's like in comparison to what I was.
Is it comparable?
No. It's like pennies to $1. It's not. It's not much, but it's enough, thankfully, to pay like the bare minimum necessities that I need, and that's more than I require right now. But problem is that the money I was making, the majority of it was getting paid for my loans. But now that is kind of taken a back burner now until I can get back to my regular schedule.
Jeez. How much you got in loans? Are you willing to say it on air?
Yeah, that's fine. Right now I think it's like 14,000.
I mean, that's not that bad.
No, in comparison,
that's bad. But like, it's not that.
No. Trust me, I've heard people,
like doctors or like those lawyer fees whatever it's called.
I checked what the average was, and I think the average loan for across 4 or 5 years for somebody is about 25 to 30,000. It's a lot. That's like a good down payment on a house, dude.
Bro, I like.
Talk to me,
bro,
man.
I feel like I'm in the Matrix, bro.
Mm-hmm. We're back to this, huh? All right.
Yo, you know what? I don't even care to work, bro. I don't care what people think about me. I feel like I'm in the Matrix.
All right.
When I look at things and I think about things, they don't make sense.
Yeah.
Or they fit some sort of like conspiracy or agenda. But everybody's like, nah, you can't, like, you just believe in conspiracy, whatever. But bro, tell me how you can't at 18, 19, whatever, get a loan for a house, right? But you can get that same loan to go into debt for school.
Yeah.
And at the same time, you're asking an 18-year-old to figure out what they want to do for the rest of their life.
Correct.
Right? And if that same 18-year-old picks something at first at 18, spends a year doing it, realizes, I don't like it, try something else, they'll give him another loan. And they'll just compound that same debt. Right? But if that 18-year-old said, I want to start my own freelancing contractor business, right? Yep. I need money for the tools, whatever. Bank's not going to give him money for that. To me, that sounds fishy, bro.
Yeah, it is.
That sounds
I
like
think it's
scammy. But
I agree. Like when I see that, it looks like the the government is like trying to trick young, impressionable minds to just get into debt and stay in the cycle of relying on the government.
And
I don't like relying on the government.
And the thing is, you can't trick people who are not impressionable.
Correct.
So let's get the young ones. But it just, bro.
Yeah, it does irk me.
It bothers me.
I agree with you 100%. It's funny. Like, thankfully, like over the course of the 5 years that I was at York, I only paid for tuition, which was great. And half of that was already saved up for the first 2 years. So I really only had to pay for 3 years worth of, and the tuition was like $6 or $7 grand. So it made sense. If I was to pay like residence as well and stuff like that, my loan would be ridiculous right now. So thankfully that was the saving grace there. But we were checking like even international student fees for those are insane, dude. Insane.
Well, I bet.
Right?
You're coming from somewhere else.
Well, exactly, right? I understand that yes, they're gonna have to pay more money because again, you are coming from somewhere else, so a lot more resources are gonna be required to help establish yourself in a brand new place. I get that. But it's it's an exuberant amount of money. Like I think a regular tuition at York for just a regular year, I think comes out to average like $10,000 to $11,000. For an international student, it's like $25,000. Yeah, and that's just at York.
Then there's like this like flawed narrative that once you finish school, you're guaranteed to get a good paying job.
Yep,
and it's not 100% false.
False, absolutely
it's not
false.
Guaranteed that you're gonna get a great job,
bro.
I never went to school.
Yep.
What I'm making, working in a restaurant that I never went to school for.
Yep,
making a lot more than what I guarantee a lot of these people are making just coming out of school.
Well, and this is my problem too, is that people expect because you have a piece of paper that costs you $16,000, you think you are owed a certain salary, a certain fee. Pisses me off. No,
and then they keep bumping up minimum wage, bro.
Exactly. So let's get to that in a second, right? Inflation and everything. Like freaking gas alone. I couldn't fill my tank today. I gotta wait till the evening until it comes down. It's $1.44 right now. It's insane. Jeez, it's insane right now. But back to the whole, you think you are owed something? No. The world works where if you have something that is worth contributing or like somebody requires it, then you will be seen as needed. The fact that like everybody is in school to be in social care, in psychology, in kinesiology, in what else? English, like, right? Like those are the stuff that you think that you can get, like people who are especially like, and I hate to say it, but like, for example, like the arts as well. Like if you're a dancer and you come out and now you expect a 6-figure paycheck. No, not how that works. No. It's not how that works. I'm sorry. You are not, there's no demand for what you have. So that's
like
what
there is.
There, yeah.
But it's not traditional.
Yeah.
Right? So like realistically, I think what creates success in the world is relationship.
Agreed. I always if connections and networking is probably the best thing that you can do.
Yeah. So
I learned.
So like
that.
this job I have right now, I got it because I know the manager.
Yeah.
Like I've worked with her before. But hey, well, you have to have the skills too, right? I worked with her before. She knows me, right? We went our separate ways when I left Milestones. Yep. She got whatever. I applied for this new job. She messaged me. She's like, "Oh my gosh, I'm looking at your resume," and I was like, "Hook me up." She's like, "Okay, done."
Say less,
right? I guarantee there's a lot of people who probably had credentials more than me that on paper, you know, but it's about connection.
Correct.
Eliott,
Absolutely.
If I owned something, like let's say I owned, I don't know, a school, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I needed a principal, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I'm more likely to give you the job because you're my homie
Mm-hmm.
than somebody I don't know.
Exactly.
And
Yep.
that's not like to say like, oh, that's not fair. You're not giving people an equal chance. Life is not fair, fam. It is what it is. If that was me, that's what I would do. I'm gonna give the
Absolutely.
opportunity to people like I know.
Yep.
You know?
100%.
And
Like,
that's how the arts works.
yep.
So
Yep. I agree.
I don't know.
I agree. Connections is big. Like, for example, the last day we were at the pool and shutting down, all the patrons were annoyed and frustrated because, again, why are you shutting a pool down? And one of the ladies came by, and very nice lady. I always talk to her, always say hi to her. She comes up and she's like, "Oh, are you guys going to be working after?" And I said, as of now, no, there isn't anything planned for us to either get compensated or whatnot. And she says, well, she's a professor at a university at Lakehead, I think. And she said that, oh, if you want, there are people looking for like people to come and be not volunteer, but just like TAs, like teaching assistants, and you get paid for that. But the fact that like she doesn't say this, she told me she doesn't say this often to people, but she knows that I was in that I'm applying to teachers college, that I did French, and she says you can go do that. But that's only because I built a relationship with her. She wouldn't have said that to just anybody randomly.
Yeah.
Right. And that's the point. I think that, relationships and networking is the best thing that you can do. My parents are the perfect example of that.
That's life.
Yeah.
That's how it works.
Yeah. Parents are a perfect example of that. They always tell me is that because they work as custodians for the board or the district school board. And the teachers are always asking about like her kids. So us, what are they doing? Whatever. And she mentioned that I finished school and whatever. And what was it? One of the teachers was saying, oh, he's going to teachers college. He's like, yeah, that's the plan. And he's like, okay, so just let him know as soon as he's done, if he wants, he has a job here immediately. Right. And which blew my mind. And when I tell my friends that who are also in teachers college, they're like, how do you have that? Like, how did you get that? I've tried to do it, especially like in Barrie. This is difficult because it's booming. People are coming up. And they were asking me, how on earth did you get teachers to recommend or to do that? I didn't do anything, but it's because my parents networked in that sense. They built relationships with people like that.
That's literally, that's just life, bro. Like,
yeah.
Like if you think about it on a not so deep in a surfacey level, if I have to choose something, right? I have to choose somebody to do something. And I walk into a room of people I do not know. And I see one person that I do know. I'm automatically going to go to that person. Yep,
absolutely.
It just is what it is. No, it's not fair, but that's life. Like that's sorry.
That's life. Yep.
Like there are so many contractors in the world, right? If I know one, I'm going to contact that one. Right? Because at this point now, it's about livelihood.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna help the person I know with their livelihood. So I don't know, bro. I heard a story one time of these parents. Their kid wanted to go to college or was going to go to post-secondary.
Okay.
And they were going to pay for it fully. And I think he wanted to do something like kinesiology, one of those things that you were mentioning.
Okay. Yeah.
And they said they're not going to pay for that. They said they would only pay for it if he went into something that would guarantee him a job after secondary. Because they didn't want to spend all that money and waste it.
Honestly, that's fair.
It makes sense though.
Yeah.
Right? So they said go into computer sciences, robotics, the stuff that like is necessary in the world right now. Right? Because we're in the tech age. Right? So go into something like that. If not, you got to pay for your own school or get a trade.
Yeah.
Like go do a trade. And don't rush. I can't, man.
I know.
It bugs
I know.
me, man.
I know.
17-year-olds asking them to figure out how they want to spend the rest of their life at 17.
Right? It's absolutely insane.
It doesn't make sense, bro. Like
Yeah, I agree. I always say to people, I'm like,
it makes me mad, bro.
take the year off, even 2 years. Like, there's no ahead.
I wouldn't
or
even say
behind.
2 years. I'd say don't put a time limit on it. Finish school, get a job. Obviously, like
yeah.
like,
you can't just
like,
be sitting around doing nothing.
Learn to work,
Mhm.
and in that time, go live life.
Yeah.
Go experience life, and in that experience, you'll come across what it is you love to do, and then when you figure that out, then start pursuing that.
Yep. Yeah,
But
I agree.
At 17, bro,
it's too much, dude.
figure out what you want to do with your whole life, and we're gonna give you $30,000.
Yeah.
By 25, you're like, wait a second, I don't know if I want to do this anymore.
Yeah, right.
You know? I can't, bro.
Yeah, I know. It's absolutely insane.
I can't.
And I mean, back to your whole the thing you brought up with now minimum wage coming up.
Mm-hmm.
Now to 15 now. It's ridiculous now because things are not costing more. People are not complaining. One thing that because you and I were talking about housing a while back on a couple episodes ago.
Mm-hmm.
I just thought I wanted to go see. I started looking at some housing and just seeing what an average house would cost to the average person.
Mm-hmm.
To buy is about $710,000.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely crazy because I know what it used to be, and the inflation has skyrocketed. I think an average tiny little house, the cheapest house you can buy in Toronto is about like $1.2 million.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not even a good looking house.
No.
It looks like the house is in like downtown Barrie.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So, and it's great. But people say, now you got your $15 of minimum wage. But like, what do you think is going to be the consequence to that? Inflation of everything.
You know what I feel like is going to happen over like the next couple decades? We're going to see so much inflation get so high that I think it's going to cause like our currency to like crash.
Yeah.
Is that how it works? I don't know if that's how it works.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, I'm just saying, like, I think there's gonna be a reason for crypto to become the main thing.
Yeah. Well, my thing is that
one world currency, fam.
Right. I think I saw actually some. Hang on. No, it's because we printed so much money. We printed, how much money did we print in because of the CERB, CRB, and all this stuff? I hate taking it. Like, I have to take it because whatever, I'm not in working, but I hate it because people think, oh, let's just print more money. That's the solution. No, you have to understand when you have more of a commodity, it becomes less valuable. Mm-hmm. So I don't understand where you think printing more money is going to make. No, it's just going to make things more expensive because you have more of an item.
You know why? Because money is not the valuable thing.
Yeah.
Money just pays for the valuable thing.
Correct.
Right? So if like there's no need to trade. I'll just trade the thing itself. You know what I mean? Like if everybody has the money, skip the money. Just trade me for what you think you can give me that's of the same value.
Yeah.
But
it's nuts. And I think that, again, it sucks because we are paying for that. Young people are paying for that. Young people that want to settle down, that want to buy a house, that want to like be stable, but they can't because now all they can do is rent. All they can do is spend money and be in a hole of debt to pay for something that didn't cost this much 3 years ago.
Or they start investing in things they don't understand.
Correct.
I saw a post and it was like, what did it say? All these accounts on Instagram getting hacked because everybody thought they could turn 500 into 500,000 or something like that.
Yeah.
And at my new job, I work with a lot of young people, and I'm listening to them talk, and I'm just like, geez, like everybody's on this crypto NFT wave.
Mm-hmm.
And don't get me wrong, like I think you can invest in crypto and,
Mm-hmm.
but I think investing in it, hoping to just make a huge turnaround is not the way to do it.
No, that's like gambling. High risk, high
Yeah,
reward.
that's what I think they're doing.
Yeah.
As opposed to somebody who's already established.
Yep.
They have the funds to now invest and let it sit there.
Mm-hmm.
Right? That's investing. Like you sit and you wait. Right?
Yeah.
But I think a lot of people are just waiting for like a quick something to skyrocket. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Or like an NFT, like I'm gonna turn it around and make a quick 30,000. Like I don't know how it works.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And it's and then one of the guys I work with, he's an investment what's I don't know what the term is, an investment helper for people,
Okay.
right? At the bank. He works at RBC.
Mm-hmm. Investment advisor or something like that.
Yeah. And he's saying that crypto is like it's going to be like the death of regular investments. Because everybody is looking for a quick turnaround and it's pissing me off, right? Because nobody wants to go to mutual funds anymore or like investments that actually like have been proven to make sense. You know what I mean?
Yep. And it's because
like, it's like and as social media again, right? We see everybody's doing something with crypto or NFT, right?
Mm-hmm.
Microsoft buys whatever, but that's Microsoft, fam. Like Microsoft
they can afford it.
Yeah.
They can afford to make those mistakes, yeah. And it sucks because young, impressionable people are the ones, and it sucks because you have big celebrities doing it now. You have YouTubers. You have all of these people who have influence over these people are now doing it. Again, we're not saying it's a bad thing. I just think that people going into it, I think, are thinking this is the one and only way. And I think it's a bad mentality to have. I agree with you. I agree.
I think they think it's a quick way.
Yeah.
Right? And dare I say, like, I feel like a lot of people sometimes are using it as an excuse to not work.
Yeah. That's a very interesting. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like I see a lot of people who are not doing much in life.
And in hopes that whatever NFT they have.
When you speak to them, they're always talking about investing. But you're not working. So what are you investing?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
It's a lot of talk and it's a lot of like, you think you know what you're doing. And don't get me wrong, like there is the occasional person who does do something and it turns into something big. But I don't think it's the majority. So putting all your focus, in my eyes at least, putting all your focus into crypto or like stocks, but you don't have capital because you don't work and you don't know how to work.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah, I agree.
I feel like it's creating like lazy people that think they're doing something dope.
Yeah, that's a really good way to put it, actually. One of the goals, because I want to talk about this near the end of the episode, but like one of the goals I have for 2022 is learning how to invest in some form, whether, again, as you said, in real estate, whether it's in like a stock that will build wealth slowly, but it will build me wealth over time. Something like that.
Bro,
but yeah,
you want to know how to do it? Talk to a financial advisor. Talk to an investment advisor.
Yeah.
One of the things you can get free quotes. And honestly, like at 25, it's like I was talking to my in-laws and they work for themselves. And they were talking to me and Priya about investing and how they wish they started it a little bit earlier because they're almost at their retirement age. And when you work for yourself, you don't have pensions, right? So they have advisors and they've learned about investing over the years and they're trying to teach us what they know, right?
Yeah.
So in the past couple weeks, months, whatever, me and Priya, we've really been looking into it. And at 25, bro, just literally Google advisors, talk to different ones, find one that clicks with you, and just learn and just ask them questions.
Yeah.
You know, because I think we all just try to do it on the internet.
Yeah.
But there's literally people like I don't know how much an advisor costs. I know some of them get paid based off of what you invest. So some of them you don't pay up front. It's more like they get almost I guess a commission.
Yeah, I guess a small percentage of
Off,
what you
know
make
what I
based
mean?
on. Yep.
So it's available. You just gotta legit talk to somebody that knows what they're doing.
Yeah, I agree. One of the other things too I need to start doing is contributing to my RSP as well. That's one of the things that I've lacked on severely. And thankfully, again, like we're still in an age where mistakes are okay and it's not too damning to our livelihood.
No, you just don't want to start at like 40.
Yeah, well, yeah,
know?
Absolutely, right? Still, prime time right now is now, so definitely that. Like, I want to be more financially savvy for this year because I want to learn how to make money work for me.
Yeah, I was talking to IMAV, and he was saying, we were talking about multiple sources of income because I feel like that's another popular topic.
Yeah,
today.
side hustles. Yeah,
everybody wants multiple streams of income, and he said, multiple streams of income is a tool of the rich, right? But the rich never use multiple streams of income to get rich. So I was like,
they use it to,
so I was like, huh? And he was like, you got to focus on one thing. He goes, all these rich people with multiple streams, they blew up financially off of one thing that they focused on and they harvested and all that stuff, right? And when they got to a place where they had the money for it, they were then able to buy back your time because time is money.
Yep.
You're able to buy back your time and now invest that into other streams of income.
Yeah.
Right? But I think a lot of people are trying to create different streams of income before one thing can take care of you.
Agreed. Yeah, I agree. It's that people jump ship too quick thinking that, oh, this is not working, let me do something else, or let me try multiple things and not put full investment in one.
And that's not to say like if you have a little side hustle, don't do it. No. But I think a lot of people are just trying to have way too many. Like focus on one thing.
Make it work and make it
work. And then when that thing can now take care of you and you're able to now invest into something else, do that.
Yeah.
But
I agree.
One at a time. Patience. Yeah. You know what it is too, bro? I have so many thoughts on all these things. I think our generation, I think social media is like killing us because we see all these different things happening and we think that we have to be able to do it at our age. All the CEOs of these companies, they're like in their 50s, bro. You know what I mean? Like, but like I sometimes feel like there's a rush on me where like I have to like have it all figured out by 30. You know what I mean?
I get that. Yeah.
But real talk, these guys are like in their 50s running big corporations and making millions. Those guys driving the really, really expensive cars, they're old guys.
Yeah.
it's just, I don't know. It's what it is.
It takes time.
We don't have patience no more.
Social
media is too fast for us.
You brought that up. We lack patience. We want everything here and now in an instant. And when we don't have it, and like people want short bursts of positivity, but they can't enjoy the patience. They can't enjoy the process.
No.
I've learned, this is one thing that I've learned, is that I like the process more than the goal.
Yeah.
I like getting to the point because it challenges me to be better, to do better. And when I get to that goal, I've made the goal, but there's no challenge there now. I've made it. I've done my part. Now I have to find something else to challenge me even more. I love the process a whole lot more. It sucks. It sucks sometimes because, and I'm not talking about just finances. I'm talking about life in general. Just the process of doing something and learning to do something is so much more rewarding than, like, it is rewarding to get to the goal that you made, but that's it. It's a fleeting feeling. You get it, and that's it.
And honestly, too, like when you focus on the process and not the goal changes.
Yeah.
And a lot of the times, it'll change for the better.
Yep.
Change for something that actually fits you. But when you're only focused on a goal and you don't care about the process, you'll try anything to get to the goal.
Yep.
And miss what's for you.
The reason I say that is because the process forces you to think. It forces you to
think, to analyze.
Self-reflect on everything and being like, what am I doing?
Yeah.
Yep. It's fantastic. It sucks sometimes because you got to be brutally honest with yourself, but it's good because it'll force you to see other ways to get to that goal. Yeah. So that's what I love. I'm on that wave with you. I'm on that wave.
Hey, I want everyone to be on this wave with me, bro.
Yeah, it's real. It hurts to see sometimes from people because they think that it's the one and only way, and that if they don't, it's just automatic failure. It's done. The world, it's over.
I always say you can't fail at life, bro.
Can't fail at life.
I always say that. If you're breathing, you haven't failed at life.
Yeah, you're winning.
and honestly, even people that have passed, they just completed life. You didn't fail at life. You know what I mean? Like, you can't.
Yeah.
It's impossible. You can't fail at life. That's relative to whatever society you live in.
Yeah, I agree. What is your goal for 2022? What's a goal that you have?
Our goal, because my goals are Priya's goals.
Yeah. Our Priya's goals, yeah.
Our goals is to clear out debt. So whether it takes the next 2 years or the next year, we want to clear out all debt. Priya just graduated. She has school debt.
Yep.
I was 17 with an expensive credit card that I maxed out. So we want to clear out that and then move on to the next step.
Yeah. That's a good goal to have.
And honestly, like, just making that the goal and focusing on that and not having a million goals at once, it makes going to work have purpose. like when you're working a job that's not your passion, but you have a goal and it's just your one goal and you're focused on it, it gives it purpose while you're going there. As opposed to like, oh, I'm at this dead end job. No, it's not a dead end. It's a tool right now.
It's a
to
means
get you to the
get
next
to it.
phase.
Absolutely.
So
I agree.
Why? What's
100%. Yeah, like one of the things was being more financially savvy. One goal is I want to. You and I had this conversation during the holidays where it's just I wanted to do a lot more things for me, which I feel like I have not had a chance to do as much as I like to convince myself maybe I have. I want to, like, I'm going to, like, saving money, but I want to save that money and just go somewhere.
Yeah.
That's one of my goals for me. I don't care where it is, like, if it's 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a month, I don't know. But I just want to go somewhere. I think me going somewhere, relying on myself, I think will help me, again, as you say, have more confidence in me, be able to just realize that I can do this. So
it's easier than you think it is too.
I believe that.
I know I have a buddy. He was actually in my music video for Back to the Basics, the fitness guy.
Yes, yeah.
He was in Costa Rica for 3 months.
Oh yes, I think you mentioned this.
He literally saved up, packed up, and just left. Right, and the conversion there is nice. So if you left with a good amount of money here, you'll be set in Costa Rica.
Yeah.
But yeah, it just takes proper planning. He found a place and he just went and lived life, bro. By himself. That was it. And I was I respect that kind of thing so much. Because to like anybody looking, it's like, oh my gosh, like how could you do that? But realistically, you just do it.
Yeah.
right? And he probably came back with insight and like new perspectives on life, just living in a different country. Like,
yeah,
bruh.
I agree, and I think that it's something I need to try at least at some point in my life, and why not now? The time of life where, again, very high, I can do not dumb things, but things that have minimal consequence to me in the long run, right? So I think that's a goal for me. And I mean, with what's going on with lockdowns, who knows if that'll happen this year, but the goal is just to save money so that when the time comes, I don't have to think about it. I can just go do it.
Yeah. I think as long as you plan it right and have enough saved up,
yeah,
I don't think it can go wrong.
Yeah, I agree. Yep. But yeah,
That's
I mean, I think that it's about damn time.
We support you, bro.
I appreciate it. All right, we gotta talk about some entertainment news here, bro.
True, we just went into like a whole tangent about
we went tangent,
finances,
man.
and how the government is stealing from us.
We'll go back into it. All right, we got to talk about this. We got to talk about Drake because this man was all over Twitter. This man was all over just. All right, I assume you heard this story.
I mean, yeah, but like,
well, anyways, we'll go over it quickly. For those of you who don't know, Drake allegedly, Drake met this model on Instagram and they decided to link up a few weeks ago or whatever. They had a romantic encounter, and what happened was, if it's true, crazy.
Just say it, bro. Just say it.
Anyway, so after the party, they went back to his hotel. From the quote that I'm reading here, they smoked weed, and then he asked if they wanted to have sex. She said the intent. He was just making sure that everything was consensual, and then he started a bit of foreplay.
Shout out to Drake.
And then, I know, right? And then
taking care of his brand.
Yeah, right. Oh man! And then basically they had sex, and he finished, and then he took off the condom and then put it in the trash bin in the bathroom. She apparently went into the bathroom, said, "I gotta go freshen up" or whatever. Drake didn't think anything of it. This girl goes to the bathroom, and then all Drake hears apparently is a giant scream from the bathroom, and then she runs out of the bathroom. And Drake's figuring out like what's going on, what's happening. So apparently, allegedly, this girl took that condom and tried to shove it up her vagina. Didn't happen. And the reason why it didn't happen, because she tried to self-impregnate herself to try to become Drake's new baby mama. But what happened was that apparently this man poured hot sauce into the condom, because from what I'm reading here is that apparently it kills the sperm cells. Is that a thing?
I never heard the story like this.
How did you hear it?
I just heard that Drake likes hot sauce on his junk.
No.
You telling the story like this kind of makes sense to me.
Yeah, right?
I thought it was cap, because it's almost like it was like that's a weird fetish. Like
no, it's not a fetish thing,
here,
dude.
Like, being like, yo, go grab the sriracha real quick. Like,
no, so
the heck?
So he went into the bathroom to dispose of the condom, and
so he booby trapped it.
Yeah.
So good for her then. That's what you get, weirdo.
Yeah, I know. So she fished the condom out of the trash, and she untied it, and then put the open end into her vagina. So like she essentially tried to impregnate herself. And she said it. I didn't see this quote. She said it felt like pouring hot lava on her vagina.
Good. Disgusting.
And then she screamed and ran. And Drake ran into the bathroom. He admitted that he poured a packet of hot sauce in the condom to kill the sperm. So apparently it does kill sperm.
I mean, with an artist as big as Drake, a brand as big as Drake,
you gotta be prepared for that.
pouring hot sauce in it.
Yeah, you can't be paying like how many. Like I don't know how many baby mamas Drake has, and I don't think he wants another
only
one.
One. Publicly, at least.
Yeah, publicly.
I don't know. I don't care about Drake's life like that.
I thought it was just hilarious. Everybody's just been.
That girl's foul for that. So I think she deserves that.
Oh yeah, absolutely. What did you think was like the?
I just heard that Drake was into putting hot sauce on his junk.
Oh, and like,
yeah.
Okay.
So when the guy told me that at work, I was like, "Why you like? Are you going and looking for this kind of news? Like, how do you type that in?" That's weird.
No. Yeah. So the thing is that Drake essentially finessed her by putting that because he's like, I ain't trying to get no more children like that from somebody I just wanted a one night stand with.
But that's weird. Like, I can't, bro. I can't.
I mean, if that happened,
what is Twitter saying? Are they like mad at Drake for doing that?
No, they're memeing it. It's hilarious.
Okay,
like here, I'll send it to you. You know the meme from Hotline Bling where it's like the no, I don't want it, but the yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it's like that, no plan B, and then the other one's like Drake doing that, but it's Frank's Red Hot Sauce.
I mean, I don't know. This whole thing sounds like a Drake story.
It's funny because like there's a Oh man.
Putting hot sauce in the condom. That's weird.
Well, apparently there's a line. Someone quoted the line from a song called Diplomatic Immunity.
Mm-hmm.
And the quote says, I got the sauce and now shorties keep claiming prego. So, I mean, you can't look at that same line anymore.
I can't begin to unravel rich people's lyrics. They live a life that we just don't understand. I don't know. But I can't think of any person who's not rich, like Drake, that would think of just putting hot sauce in your condom.
Yeah, you just gotta be,
the regular person just like does the normal thing, like pull out,
flush it down the toilet.
Yeah, just anything about hot sauce. That sounds like rich people stuff that normal people don't think about.
Like the man just like what? He keeps a packet of hot sauce in his wallet. Just be like, I gotta be right. He's got condoms. He's got condoms and a packet of hot sauce from Taco Bell in the wallet. Oh man.
Oh, speaking of Taco Bell though, bro.
Oh.
I had Taco Bell the other day for the first time in like 2 years.
Yeah, that's right. How was it?
It was just as good as I remember.
Oh.
Now you got me. Did you hear how they're shutting down all the Taco Bells in Quebec?
In Quebec, bro.
Bro, if they did that in Ontario,
I'd cry.
I would start a protest.
That's what we'll protest for.
Yeah.
It won't be.
I'd walk the streets for Taco Bell.
I'd walk the streets for Taco Bell. Hell yeah.
Bro.
That was, yeah. Yeah. I know we're going back to the whole. Actually, let's talk about Quebec. I want to talk about Quebec a little bit. They're something. They clearly, they are their own thing. They're not part of Canada, even though they're right next to it. But they're wilding out there. They got lockdown like enforcement laws, but now they're taxing people who are unvaccinated.
I don't know. I don't know how that works. I
want to see what that is. Like if it's a yearly tax, I don't know.
Is that legal? Yeah. Like I don't know the ins and outs of how that
mean, technically, like if they're making the laws, like and it's its own place, it's not under Canada, technically it's legal.
I don't know.
He says that
leave. I would just leave. I don't want to stay here no more.
Yeah, he said they haven't said when the payment would take effect or how much it would cost, but he did say he wanted it to be significant enough to act as an incentive to get vaccinated. That's not an incentive. You're forcing.
Yeah, that's not an incentive.
Yeah, more than $50 or $100. He added. Now the question I have is it $100? Like, if it's a tax, I assume it's just for the year.
I don't know.
If it's a month, that's insane.
I don't know.
But yeah, it's wild. Like it's come to the point now where it's not.
It doesn't make sense.
It doesn't.
It sounds. It sounds conspiracy-y.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just I saw a post. Listen, guys, I saw a post that was like the only. What did it say? It said the difference between a conspiracy and the truth is a couple months.
Every
time I see new posts about the Juk.
The Juk.
I read the comments and everyone's like, "Yo, conspiracy theorists are winning out here."
They've been,
and I'm like, "Yep." I saw one where they said a Quebec guy, the judge, banned a father from seeing his kid because he was unvaxxed.
How insane is that? Like,
there's nobody that can say anything to me that would justify it.
No.
I saw one that said Quebec is gonna stop unvaxxed people from being able to purchase liquor and weed.
Which
makes no sense.
No sense at all.
I think about in, was it the East Coast where they were banning unvaxxed people from going grocery shopping?
Yep, in New Brunswick, I think it was.
It doesn't make sense.
Yep.
I don't care what anybody says. It doesn't make sense.
It doesn't.
There's nowhere where it makes sense.
No, absolutely not. And I agree. I think that Canada has been really bad when it comes to this. And I think that it's really funny because I've seen posts and people saying now it's like, well, I got the first shot, I got the second shot, I got the booster.
The juk, bro.
I got the juk, I got the second juk, I got the booster. Now I should be fine to go about living my life. It's like, nope, now you're gonna need something else. Now you're gonna need something else. Now you're gonna need something else.
You're always gonna need another juk.
Right? And somebody said it's like if you got the juk to get the booster to go live your life and you still have to get more, my friend, you've been conned.
I'm just saying, like
it's honestly it's true.
Are you gonna get your third juk?
I don't know, dude. I really don't know.
I don't know, fam.
I don't know, dude. I really don't.
I feel like it was a hard decision at first, deciding to get the first or second or not.
Now, it's just,
and I think for me now, watching everyone else decide if they want to keep getting juked or not, I feel like I'm at ease because I've already made my decision and I'm sticking to it.
Yeah.
But now watching people make a decision and then feeling like, oh dang, should I have? Like I'm watching people's heads turn now, and I'm like,
yep.
Well, I'm surviving.
Yeah.
I just can't watch movies at normal times, but that's cool.
Honestly, if I'm really thinking about what you're quote unquote missing, it's not much.
I'm not missing much. We're all under lockdown.
Right.
I can still go to the mall. I can still do things.
Which is so stupid. Like these lockdowns are so backwards.
I just literally can't go to the gym or watch movies.
Right?
Movies I can watch after they come out.
Yeah.
I could work out at home.
Yeah. It's like I'm in lockdown.
I still got a job that doesn't require me to get juked.
Yeah.
I can't eat in my restaurant, but I can cook the food and make it make sense.
Yeah.
But cool. I can still bring the food home, so I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. Like it's some of these are just so backwards when it you're telling me in a gym where everybody is exercising and making their bodies better, we're gonna catch vid 100%. But if I go juk is the
I know, but we just can't. I don't want to.
All right.
YouTube,
we call him the juk.
YouTube,
all right. Sorry.
I don't know about Spotify. But
sorry to the YouTube overlords. Sorry. But they got
algorithms to hear you saying stuff, bro.
I know.
We're gonna get took.
We're gonna get took for the juk.
Yo, bro.
But if I go to a mall, I can't catch the juk there.
Nope.
Like
or a sports event.
Or a sports event.
Yep.
Come on. Like we need to accept. I'm sorry. We just need to accept. It's not going anywhere. It's staying here. It's gonna stay here. We just need to go about and live our lives and not be in fear of this. I have the same likelihood of dying from something else that's more common than this.
I heard that this third edition of it was the mildest too.
It is. Well, it's funny because my entire family got like a cold. Like all four of them got it, like a super cold, but they all tested negative. So it's not like they had that, but everybody thought it was that. And if it was,
You got the antibodies now.
Yeah, you got the antibodies now, and it's a cold. It's like it's not. I haven't caught anything.
Me neither.
So I'm like, right? So
we're surviving, bro.
We're surviving.
We're one of the elite.
We're Neo out here blocking all the bullets.
Though? I actually like just in my life in general, I don't get sick that often.
Yeah, me neither.
I don't remember the last. I was just talking to Priya about this last night. I don't remember the last time I had a fever.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I've ever had the flu.
I've never had the flu.
I don't remember the last time I've thrown up. I might get sick. I put quotes around it very lightly once a year, and if anything, it's just like a stuffy nose.
Yep. So I get stuffy noses. I know this as a fact. I always get it before summer starts and before summer ends.
I get it like September, like when school starts.
Yeah.
But not even really sick. I get allergies.
That's what I mean. I get allergies. I get like the sniffles for maybe like
sick.
Yeah.
Like allergies are not contagious.
Yeah.
I don't really get sick. Yeah. Rarely.
So yeah. So
I get injured.
That's what it is.
I get injured. I broke up myself often.
Yeah. I you and I are very similar in that. I break my body more than my body breaks me.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh man. Okay, well we talked about Drake. What about Kodak Black, bro? You brought that up. What happened?
I'm not sure.
Okay,
I don't know. I saw the video.
I did too. I don't know what I'm seeing because it was so pixelated.
Okay, for those of you who don't know who Kodak Black is, he's a rapper from Florida. I say Florida on purpose because I need it to be known that he's from Florida. Because Floridians are different. Okay,
different breed.
They're different. He was at a game. I think it was a hockey game.
Yeah, I think
that's
it was
probably
Las
why
Vegas
all this happened. I don't know why Kodak Black is at a hockey game.
That is true.
Right? So, I think the NHL tweeted that he was there. Kodak Black's in the building. And then one of the cameramans put the camera on him in his little sweet box. Like, like the expensive.
Yeah.
And it's up in the air. They're saying it could be either or. So what I saw, it looked like he was piping somebody.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Some people say she was just twerking on him. I don't know. It looked like
yeah.
It looked like a smush.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, I saw it and it was the GMs of the one of the teams, I assume the home team. And then it's Kodak and the girl. And it looks like the girl is looking over into the other box with the other people in it.
I don't
know,
the
cameraman.
This just sound Florida, bro. I don't know. That's all I got for that. Like, I got nothing else to say.
Yeah, I know. It's just, it happened. And I mean, people are just, it is real.
After it happened, though, the NHL took down their tweet about him being there.
So something tells me it might, regardless of if it was real or not.
I don't know. It looked like a smash.
It looked like he was smashing.
But
the fact that if he's allowed back in that arena says a lot about Florida.
Shout out to Kodak, bro.
Shout out, bro. I mean, no shame, I guess.
I don't know. I
yeah.
That's two stories about mans and sex. I don't want to talk about nobody else's sex.
Rappers and sex. Yeah, we're gonna stop that. I will say that speaking of like famous people, so the Golden Globes happened, which is like the Oscars or whatever, but nobody knew what happened because it was a private event. So it was because of and people, and they were trying to justify this saying, no, it's going to be because of COVID and that we're just going to make an event. It's like, no, your ratings were so garbage that you're like, no, we can't even show this to people now. We have to make it a private event and we'll post the list after. That's how trash your awards are now.
They should just like not even post the list. No one cares.
Right? No one cares. Like it's crazy. Like this is the first time this has ever happened where like it's declined. So nobody cares about award shows. We've talked about this a while ago. Nobody cares about award shows anymore. Nobody does. Especially now that it's
award shows in entertainment doesn't make sense.
It does. It's true. It's very true. It's to me, when I heard this, like they're having a private event,
Mhm.
it sounded very culty to me.
Probably was. They were probably, yo, fam. They were probably like cutting up sheep and drinking and drinking the blood, fam. You know,
and the Golden Globe winner goes to
whoever drank the most. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh man, yeah. Like it sounded like that. Just sounds so privileged. Like it's like it sounds like a dinner party, and you're just giving each other participation awards. That's what that sounds like to me.
It's kind of funny when you say it like that.
Like is y'all dressing up nice and glamorous to just be amongst people that
it's a youth Christmas banquet, fam.
Oh.
Oh,
it's like
boy.
like why what is the point?
I don't know.
The whole point of award shows is the notoriety
In the public.
That's what it is.
Yep.
So to not have that, there's no point to it.
Nah.
So I was like, all right, cool. I don't care enough. I don't care.
Clearly no one else does either.
I mean, shout out to Will Smith. Apparently he won lead actor in a drama for King Richard, which was great. But again,
but like everybody rates Will Smith anyway. So like,
yeah, Will Smith's rated. Yeah. But that's the thing. It's nobody cares. And I think this is what's going to happen with probably like it's Golden Globes that are starting, but I'm pretty sure other shows are going to follow suit eventually.
Okay. Speaking of Will Smith though.
Yeah.
Did you watch the trailer for the new Fresh Prince reboot?
I haven't.
You're trash.
And I know, I'm sorry. And the reason why is because I want to watch the original before I watch this one. I don't want it to taint because I don't know if it's going to be good or not.
Oh, Eliott. How have you not watched Fresh Prince?
Bro, there's a lot of things I haven't watched that you give me flack for.
Well, you need to do better.
I mean, I got time off, so maybe I'll binge it.
Watch Fresh Prince. I mean, there's a lot of seasons.
Yeah, there's a lot of it.
But they're only half-hour episodes.
Okay, what did you think of the trailer based on somebody who has seen Fresh Prince?
I liked it. I was skeptical at first because I'm not a fan of reboots.
Mm-hmm.
But they're rebooting it in a cool kind of way. And apparently Will Smith is producing it.
Okay.
They're rebooting it not as a comedy.
What, more like a drama?
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
So there are aspects of Fresh Prince that I guess for the time period when it came out, you couldn't really touch on.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, in the theme song, I got in one little fight and my mom got scared, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
No one ever talks about in the original show about the fight.
Mm.
But what kind of fight would cause your mom to be scared and move you away?
And they're okay.
Sounds like something serious, like you're gonna lose your life, right?
Yeah, like an HBO drama kind of.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is on I forget what it's called. One of those
Peacock.
Peacock. Peacock.
Yeah, Peacock.
Yeah. But it seems like they're gonna like elaborate more on like why he's in Philly.
Got it.
Him going to a school of all white kids and what that would really look like. White rich kids. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Like there's certain things that in the comedy version of the original worked for the time period and the comedy, but it seems like they're going a little bit more drama and expanding on different aspects of what was never spoken about in the first one, which is kind of cool to me. The trailer looked cool too.
Fair enough. I agree. I think that it's interesting that you say based on the time period because I agree. If do you think that? Well, I mean, I know my answer, but do you think that if they talked about the things that you're saying, like the whole why she left that marriage or whatever, in that, like in Will Smith's time, that the show would be as big as it was, right? I don't think it would have.
Well, no, it wasn't like a marriage, but like.
Or not a marriage, but like what you were talking about.
Why he left, like why he left where he was.
Correct.
Right?
Like, was it like an abusive thing? Like
gang,
what? Like
gang stuff.
Yeah.
Right? I don't think they were really showing that stuff in the 90s.
Correct.
TV.
Because I don't think it would have made them as popular as they would have been. Right.
And I also think because the original was a comedy and Will is Will, making it a drama takes away from the new Will having to be funny.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah. It makes it his own thing.
Yeah. Because I think trying to just fill Will's shoes, I don't think there'd be a point. You can't.
No, he's his own thing. You got to make yourself your own person in that.
Yeah.
I agree.
So it looks cool. I'll probably try it, watch a couple episodes.
All right.
But you got to watch the first one to get it.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I want to watch it because I feel as though, again, it's so goated in the sense that people always talk about it. And I don't want the new one to be like, I hope the new one is good. But again, reboots, I go in with a grain of salt. So I want to watch the first one and have have my expectations for that and separate it from the new one.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But I don't know.
Yeah.
Do what it is. We're almost done.
Oh, I thought you were just going to do it.
Do what? Just wrap it up?
Yeah. Yo, Eliott forgot how to outro this thing, bro. That's crazy.
We were off. We were off for so long. I'm kidding.
I'm gonna leave that pause in too, just so they can hear you fumbling.
Fumble it up? Yeah, 100%. Guys, don't worry. Most of the time, I'm on the ball with this.
But he's been on vacay.
Been on vacay. But anyways, guys, it is time to wrap it up with Question of the Week. Question of the Week.
Oh, dang. I didn't even think of a question of the week.
We're both not on it today. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good.
Jeez.
It's all good. Hey, why don't we ask them what their 2022 New Year's or what they want to do in 2022?
I think that's what I was just gonna do.
Yeah.
I'll keep it simple. I'll make it a New Year's question. What is your I don't want to say a resolution.
Yeah, I hate that.
I don't want to say a resolution. I'm just gonna say, what is something new that you will be doing in 2022?
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Yeah. We talked about it. Like, we want to get more finances savvy. Like, that's kind of the big thing. But, I mean, yeah.
Yo, I wonder how gyms are doing going into New Year's with a lockdown. That's crazy because gyms make the most money in the new year.
Oh, yeah, because it's all the new signups.
Right? All the resolutions.
Yeah.
They're locked down. That's crazy, fam.
I saw the amount of TikToks I saw on January 1st where it's like the captions just saying, ready for my new first day of the year to get my body back in shape. Right. And we're back into lockdown.
Right? Bruh. That's crazy.
It's wild. But yeah, guys, let us know 2022. What is something that you are trying that's new? What's a process to a goal that you want to get? Let us know. We also posted that we want to hear from you guys, stuff that you want us to talk about. Somebody wants us to bring up a conversation about you know what again. So we'll see about that.
Which you know what?
The you know what that everybody was hyped for.
There's two.
The politics one. They want
Guys, I don't know if it's gonna happen.
I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. Don't get your hopes up, but we'll see. But anyways, guys, if you got topics, stuff for us to talk about, you can DM us at Conflict and Interest on Instagram, Conflict and Interest. You can also email us at conflictandinterest@gmail.com. Follow on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts as well. Leave a written rating on Apple Podcasts. It really does help boosting promotion and advertising for the show. As well, there is a rating system now on Spotify. You can do that. Leave a good old 5 stars on there. Really appreciate it. As well, we're on YouTube. Full visuals will be up there, and we'll leave the link in our bio on Instagram. We'll have all the chapters and everything so you guys can skip to whatever you guys want to hear us talk about. But that's pretty much it for today. Anyways, EJ, where can they find you, my man?
This is Juwan 96. I don't be posting no more.
I know. I know you don't. I got to. It's like
I got new plans for the
now.
New Year.
I know you do.
Eventually, I might tell you guys my plans when I start them. But I'm not gonna tell you right now. But when I start them, you'll understand why.
Yeah, it's a work in progress.
Yeah, that's where you can find me. If you got my number, though, you can text me, too. If you don't, then sorry.
Sorry. There's like, sorry, that did. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for listening, and we will catch you guys next week.